Hey everyone again. Hey, this is Sister Crystal here with Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix. And I'm really trying to learn how to do these what do you call them? Going live. Now, I'm actually balancing my phone up on my steering wheel cuz I took my what do you call that thing? My mount that I bought the other day. I took it in the house and I left it, so I don't have it. I like to have my hands free. I also want to. I want to be able to. I really want to figure out how to see people's comments on here when they come on here. But if you see the title, it says Cyber Monday and Rain. Okay, well, today is Cyber Monday, where you get supposed to get deals on stuff that you buy offline or online, I mean. But I looked at my little finances and I had already spent the allotted extra money back on Black Friday, but it's really nothing on this Cyber Monday that I really need to get, honestly. So I'm like, I don't feel bad with missing anything, but I'm going to do this again, and I'm gonna hold it carefully because I don't want to drop it. I want to. I really want to see you guys' comments, and I don't know how to do that. Um, Also, I realized I was the other day. I Even though I have a small channel, I guess I kind of do need some need at least one moderator, especially if I when I go live. Let me see. Oh my goodness, I can't see people chats if they're chatting. Um why, oh why? You know what? I'm gonna do something. Let me see. Let me see what I can do. Let me see, can I oh, and I don't want to log off and come back on because I might miss the people. It says I got a couple people on here. I don't want to lose any of you. How do I want to see your comments. Come on. And thank you for what do you call that? Your patience. I do not see people comments. And I had it all planned out. I was like, I'm just gonna push and hold so that I can see people comments. But anyway, my other title on here, it's rainy. Okay, so it's rainy. We're getting into the late fall season, and it's raining. I'm actually sitting in my car because I got things I need to take into the building here. But it's raining and it's kind of cool. The temperature is starting to drop, and I don't feel really comfortable getting out um, right away to start taking this stuff. Um, and if somebody, I did see something taking this stuff into the building, so I was like, well, let me sit here and try to go live again and see what I can do. Let me see. Um, oh, please. I want to see your comments. Can I see you guys' comments if you're saying things? Oh man, come on. I'm sorry, I probably sound like a mad lady on here fussing at my little phone, talking about some come on. It's like you need to come on, lady. You need to learn how to do this stuff. Come on. Come on. Ah. You know what? And I was thinking, the best way for me to learn this is just to go ahead and go live because I was gonna try to do a testing, but I don't see how I could really test. Um, but hey, everyone that's on here, um, if there are people on here, I only see that there's a couple of people on here, but it looks like it's chatting going on. Let me see. What can I touch up here? Nothing. Can't touch anything up there. How about here? Okay. But okay, so I was saying, I guess you guys can hear me. Um, yeah, I guess I'm gonna need a moderator, even though I have a small I have a small what do you call it? What you call them things? Not them things. You guys aren't things. My people, subscribers. I'm having a brain fart. Let me turn it this way. Woo! I rotated the device, and it's okay. It's got a lock on there. Can I see anything? Nope. I will rotate it back. Oh, come on. Oh, I can't. Can't see you guys. Well, I'm gonna pretend like I can see your comments. Um, let me see. Oh, I see. Okay. Hey, Lockhead Boss Lady. It says you can't turn it sideways once you go live, sis. Oh, so does that mean am I the timer is still going on? Okay, well I turned it back up. But now it's not. Let me. Oh, I can see some. Oh, I hate when boredom sets in. It says, "Are you on a roller coaster?" I know that's right. Yes, you guys are on it. Y'all on it with me, cause I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Um, hey, when boredom sets in, I don't know what I just did, but see, it looked like turning it sideways. Now you guys are gone. It looked like turning it sideways finally allowed me to see you guys' comments, and then I did something, and now I can't see you. Let me see. Also, even though I can't see you comments, could you please like this screen, kind of like um, you know, feel sorry for a lady that don't know what the heck she doing, trying to go live. Um, let me see. But yeah, Lockhead Boss Lady, when boredom sets in, I see you guys. And Lockhead Boss Lady, are you laughing at me? I think both of y'all is laughing at me. Y'all saying I'm y'all on a roller coaster and you laughing at me. Well, at least I'm glad I can get some laughs. Let me see. Okay. Okay, but yeah, I was asking Cyber Monday. Have you guys ever shopped on Cyber Monday? If so, like, what kind of deals? Now, I have shopped on Cyber Monday before. Um I didn't do so well cuz on the Cyber Mondays where I went to, you only had a certain amount of time to get the deal, and then after that the deal was, over with. Oh yeah, let me see. Are you still on here, Lockhead Boss Lady? Oh man, I'm not on my computer. If you oh, I see when boredom sets in. I was gonna say, Lockhead Boss Lady, if you wouldn't mind, um, dag, I think I have to do this on my computer. I wanna make you a moderator if you don't mind, Lockhead. And you know what? If it doesn't work now, I know you're so busy. When I get in the house, and then I'll just have to try to go live again if I have to be on the computer. But if you don't mind, 'cause I do need at least one moderator. Um, and when boredom sets in, I didn't boycott Black Friday because I boycott all the other days of the year. I know that's right. Can I be the butler? Be the butler of where? Of where when boredom sets in. I don't You're not gonna be a butler. You're gonna be in the house, with the rest of the people. Well, no, butlers is in the house. No, you're gonna be relaxing with the rest of us. But let me see. How can I but yeah, I guess I can't give what do you call them things? wrenches. I guess I can't do that on the phone. I have to be on a computer. I do need a moderator. Um, Dang. Let me see. Here you go. The, oh, what are you saying? When boredom sets in, I can make a great. Oh my goodness. Where are you? I can make. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. They ain't nothing but the devil. Gone somewhere. Oh, you don't even want me to go live. Gone, devil. They ain't nothing but the devil. Stop it. All right. Let me see. Let me try this again. Where it said, I can make a great cocktail. I can serve drinks to the guests. I can even, I even got a bow tie. You was a mess. Well, if I have a mansion, what I'd like to do, I would like to have parties and, I don't know, networking parties or something like that. I don't know. A woman can dream, but let me see. Let me see. What are you talking? Now I'm strolling back up here. She Who is trolling you? Am I trolling you guys? Is that what you're saying? When boredom sets in, is that see there? That's why I need to be able to see you guys' comments because I don't know. See, you're being naughty. Okay, you're being naughty. When boredom sets in. Yes, I'm trolling you guys, and you like it too, especially when boredom sets in. Yes, I'm trolling you. Yes, I am. I'm a good troll. You know what? I'm learning. Not all trolls are bad. There are some on YouTube. It's some trolls that are really good. It's some trolls that you have warrior trolls that go and put your business out there. Um, and then you've got the messy trolls. Don't like them. Now I see you guys comments, and I don't see me, so I don't know if on the replay if I'm gonna have a bunch of comments all over my face, but that's okay. Hey, Chef Disaster. Hi there. Okay, I can see you guys comments now. I just can't see myself, so I guess that's the sacrifice. And what I just did, and I'm saying this, I'm doing a impromptu what you call that tutorial for those that are um tech unsavvy like me. What I did was I touched the screen and swiped up, and I'm holding, and so now I can see you guys comments. Now let me see, what are you talking about? Hey, sis, shh, Trish. Hey there. Oh my God. Yay. How are you? Oh my goodness. I was just talking. I need, look like, I'm gonna need some moderators or something because it keeps going in and out, so I can't really see you guys comments. And if I got any trolling like Shush Trish got, I'm gonna be in trouble, especially if I'm talking and I can't see anybody's comments. But again, if I can't, I can do it here because I'm on my phone. So maybe I can hurry up when I get inside and just go live for the purpose of if you guys have a moment so that I can kind of give you guys a wrench. Oh yeah, I'm glad you're fine. I imagine you didn't get any sleep because I didn't get much sleep either, but it was so much fun on your live. You're absolutely wonderful. So I appreciate it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, I spent hours with you yesterday. Trish. Hours. Let me see. I want to read this. What did you talking about? Trolling in the early days of America online was a response to a-holes, but today the trolls have become an a-hole. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness, no, you ain't talking about America Online. You remember back when you used to get them CD-ROMs? It would say 45 good for 45 days, and you had to keep reusing them. And then you remember like you couldn't be on the phone and on the internet at the same time. Like if you would get a phone call, it would knock your internet off. I remember those days back in the early 2000s. I'd be so upset when I get a call, and because I would get a call, and I'm the moment I'd be online trying to download some music, which I found out later that that was wrong. But anyway, I didn't know. Shout out to Napster. Anyway, oh my goodness. See, I shouldn't have said that. It made me drop my phone. All right, okay, Lord. Hey, I was a baby. I didn't know. I didn't know sharing files was bad. Yeah, that's Napster's fault and LimeWire's fault. Oh my goodness, those were the days, honey. Back in the Windows XP days. Back in the you've got mail. Oh my goodness, you made me take it way back. But anyway, I would have you I would get so upset when I would get a call because it would knock me offline. And I would be online in the little Yahoo Messenger little chat rooms and stuff like that, and talking and pretending like I'm somebody else with no picture. I wouldn't take it any further or whatever. Everybody was doing it. Okay, I'm telling them myself. But I never wasn't interested in meeting anybody. But oh, and you know, if you ever did Yahoo Messenger, do you know, like when you go online, I would always wonder how some people would see me every time I would log onto my computer and I would get a message. I didn't know that you're supposed to cut your notification off to show that you online, because I would get some of the same people. I'm like, how you know? I just got on here a minute ago and I'm getting a message. I'm like, leave me alone. And then finally I look, and then I would see that you can be incognito. And so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make myself incognito because these people getting in the way of me downloading this free music that I already had. Anyway, I shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Anyway, that was years ago. I didn't know. Hey, I'm talking too much. See there, you know what? That's probably why the creator of the internet gods really doesn't want me to go live, because I talk too much. I just get too goofy and I say too much, and I might incriminate myself. But you know what? All that stuff from back in the 2000s, I don't know where any of that stuff is. Okay. And the computers and all that, they are gone. They are history. So just saying. Just saying. Let me see. Am I having any other let me see. Who missed the OG phone line? Yes. Yes, honey. The old phone line. Let me see. What are you saying? Oh yeah, LimeWire, Chief Disaster. Yes. Before there was Facebook, there was College Club in the late 1990s. It was only known by college students. The good old days were the creeps were nowhere to be found. That's right. You know what? And the funny thing was, I was afraid to even get a computer in my house because I thought that people can see you and hear you in your house, which now they probably can anyway. But I got a computer because I was going back to school um, to do, I was going to art school back in 2001 for photography. So I decided I needed to get a computer so that I can do my homework. But I was afraid to get the computer because, you know, I was real nervous about the computer because I thought that people can see you in, you know, in your home. So what I used to do is I would throw a towel or something on top of my over my computer monitor, not knowing that those old big back computer monitors, they didn't have a built-in what you call that, um webcam. So they couldn't see me because I didn't have a built-in webcam anyway, but I would still throw my towel over on top of it. It would be a dark towel. I would throw it on top of it so that they can't see. I didn't have sense enough to unplug my daggone microphone because they probably could still hear. But I'm like, you know, these computers is evil putting in your house. I was a mess. I was afraid of the computer. I was afraid of going online because I'm like, you know, you going into cyberspace and You don't know what's out there, and going into them chat rooms, it took me a while. Let me rub my finger back on here. When boredom sets in, you can never talk too much on the live. I've seen some with awkward silences. That was the worst. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Duct tape. Oh, are you talking about duct tape my phone when boredom sets in, or you talking about something else? This is too early in the afternoon talking about some duct tape. You gotta talk about that at nighttime. Shh, Trish. I love your name, Trish. Wow, you're a photographer too. Yeah, yeah, I was. I couldn't continue with it because I'm gonna tell you, photography is a very expensive hobby. I like to call it a rich white man's hobby, and I am a poor black woman, and I couldn't continue to do photography without getting proper compensation because photography is very expensive. If you take pictures with your family, like back in the day, you had Sears portraits, you had Olin Mills. Oh, do you women on here? Do y'all remember what was that? Um, Glamour shots. I never took glamour shots, but if you guys remember glamour shots, I wanted to do glamour shots so bad back in the late 1980s and early 1990s. I was a teenager. Everybody was doing glamour shots. Glamour shots. Glamour shots was in all of the big malls and all that. But yeah, I used to do photography, but I had to step away from it because I had a hard time in promoting my business. And that was the one thing that they really didn't teach us at the photography school was about business, was like how to um, promote yourself as a photographer. It was mostly about creativity and the technical stuff of photography. But I really wish they focused more on business savvy so that I could promote myself and be able to continue to do what I love. I actually love photography, and if I were to get into it now, I'll really be starting over because when I got into photography back in the early 2000s, it was we were going from film into digital. So I actually learned on film. And I'm glad I had the chance to learn on film and learn about developing and all that stuff. And I don't want to get into it because now it's kind of boring for people who aren't photographers, but dealing with developer and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm looking like, can you guys see me? Because I'm look like a okay, but developer and all that kind of stuff, and it gets really messy, and then having to be in an actual dark room where it was completely dark. Now that was the one thing I didn't mind because I already have bad eyesight anyway, so for me to be in the dark and do stuff in the dark, it was all right for me. But yeah, so I came in the photography during a time where it was transitioning from film to digital, and I think I got out of it right when digital was starting to get big back in 2006. I just kind of backed away from it because it was getting to be too much, and I was a single mom with a child to raise, and it really wasn't bringing in much money. But again, it was my fault because I really didn't know how to properly promote myself as a photographer. But I don't know if I'm blessed with some money or whatever, I might get into it again. I know it's totally different with digital nowadays, and the dark room has went from an actual dark room to being on your computer. You have a computer dark room now. I have to learn all that stuff all over again. Um, you know, and just really get that passion for photography again. I don't know, me talking about it, I don't know, maybe once things go well, um, and I don't want to get kind of too much into it, but I'm about to have a procedure done. I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm 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 gonna have a procedure done where I'm not going to be able to be on here for a while, for like several weeks, and so I'm doing my best to try to at least go live or do something every couple of days up until um, I'm gonna have a procedure this week, and then after that, I'm gonna be very limited for the next couple of weeks. Um, I think after I get through it, I'll probably come back on and let you guys know. So and all that. So let me see. Now again, I'm doing this with the what do you call that? With you guys chats. I don't see anything until I actually touch the. I got to touch on here. Now let me see. Shish Trish. Um, Let me see. Oh hey young dirty sprite. How are you? And see, I'm getting some really nice people from you, Shish Trish. Thank you. So let me see. Photography is amazing. I'm a painter, and my spare time is therapeutic. I will be praying for you, Queen. I appreciate it, Youngster. Wish you well and a speedy recovery. We will be waiting for your safe return. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm like, people don't care. You know, I'm gonna say one thing too, and no disrespect to people who are religious or whatever. I'm the type of person that I am careful about. If somebody say they're praying for me, I appreciate it. But I'm not the type of person that's gonna say, "Oh, pray for me." Do not pray for me. I'm not asking people to pray for me. If you want to pray for me, please do. But I'm of the mindset that you gotta be careful who you ask to pray for you. And I'm quite sure everyone who said I'll be praying for you without being prompted and all that, I'm not talking about you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thoughts and prayers. I do believe there's no such thing as coincidences, and I believe it was meant for me to run into each and every one of you, whether it's online or offline. So I'm truly humbled and I appreciate it. But I'm the type of person, I don't ask people to pray for me, because you gotta be careful to ask certain people to pray for you, because they might pray some crazy prayers. But I also am of the belief that if it's not a good prayer, that prayer is gonna miss me. If you praying for me to, you know, die or whatever, that prayer is gonna miss me. So I do believe in that too. So, how did I get on that? Anyway, I don't know how I got on that. But let me see. Oh, I see. Okay, what do you say when boredom sets in? Don't pray for me. Pay for me. Wait. I know that's pay for me. Pay. I know that's right. Uh, by your own faith, you will be healed. I appreciate that. You said, don't pray for me. Pay for me. I know that's right. But anyway, but I appreciate you guys. I'm getting ready. I'm like turning to a little popsicle out here. It is getting kind of cold out here. But I'm happy now that I can see comments. Now, I'm parked, so I'm safe. But I always wonder how people can drive and do a live and then see people comments at the same time. I see it happening all the time. But I'm wondering, do those people, are they iPhone users or do they have Android? Because there's no way with all this that I'm having to do in order to see you guys comments, there's no way I would be able to be moving and driving and do that. I just couldn't. I just could not. But again, I feel so loved, everyone. And I really didn't have much of a topic. I did want to commemorate Cyber Monday, since today is Cyber Monday. And all these daggone ways that they're trying to get their numbers up before the end of the year. It was only a few years ago that I learned how very important the holiday season is for shopping at retail stores. Did you know? And I'm only saying this for people who may not know. Did you know that most retail stores get most of their going into the black or whatever with their finances? They make up most of that money during the last like 3 or 4 months of the year. and the rest of the year they're operating in the red. Did you know that? I'm thinking the people I have on my chat, you guys seem like you're very critical thinkers, so you guys will probably already know about about the retail stores and how much these holidays are very important to the retail stores for them to stay in the red, stay in the black. See, that's one of the only times when you see black, you have Black Friday, being in the black in finances is good. Being in the red is bad. But then you have blacklisted and other black stuff that's all bad. And I'm just now thinking about that. See, I'm a little slow, but I ain't that slow. I'm just now thinking like it's certain things with the word black that have a negative connotation to it, but there's other things with the word black in it that's really good. Like you want to be in the black when you're talking about finances, because that means you you're not in. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean you're not in debt, but you are bringing in more profit than you're losing. So in the black, but you don't want to be blacklisted or blackballed and all that, because that's bad, you know. But anyway, I'm starting to ramble on here, but I am so excited. So now I found a way that I can actually see you guys' comments. But again, next time I go live, I would like to be able, hopefully, some of you on here. I do need a couple of moderators, because I underestimated the need for them, even though I'm a small YouTuber, especially after watching Trish last night and all the trolls that came in on her live. I do she needed moderators, so yeah, you need somebody that's got your back on these YouTube streets, no matter how big or how small you are. So I'm learning that. So I'm gonna definitely work on that today. In fact, I might come back on when I get inside, because I'm the type of person. Once I get comfortable in the house, and then I take my clothes off, and you know let the girls be free and all that. I am not trying to get on no camera. So I need to do this while I'm all tightened and buttoned up and bundled up for the cold. Because once I get in the house and get kind of comfortable and stuff, I'm not trying to get on here and do some kind of live, because I'm comfortable. And I don't want to be coming on there, no bra on and all that kind of stuff. Y'all don't need to know that much about me right now. I'm joking. I kid. Nah, I'm joking. But anyway, I appreciate it. I'm thankful for all of you guys that have stopped by. I know it's in the middle of the day. Let me see. And I really want to see these comments. Let me see. Black Friday was trash this year. No crowds at all. It certainly was. What are you saying, shish trish? Yes, the fiscal year is important for retailers. Yes, I have heard that. Um, let's see, from Shish Trish. Young, dirty Sprite. I just wanted to say you're very beautiful. I hope you have a safe, warm day. Remember, you're my newly. Oh my goodness. YouTube wife. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you, young man. You know what? And you probably, a nice young man. Okay. I guess that's what I need, a young guy. Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Shush Trish, what are you saying? Yes, Black Card MX says a lot. Shush Trish, what are you saying? Let the girls be free. Oh my goodness. You oh, you was oh my goodness, you was a mess. You was something else, Shush Trish. Oh my, yeah, but if they free, be too free. I gotta be kind of put together so I can behave myself. Cause if they're free, um, I won't behave myself, and I don't want to get in trouble. I have to have some kind of professionalism on these YouTube streams. I'm trying, watching some of this stuff that's going on YouTube. It, I, I have to remind myself my purpose of being on here, um, real talk. Because I come on here, I actually came on here just by accident, really. I was just posting some videos of my videos from my VHS little collection, and then I started getting in trouble with that. So I decided to make a backup page called Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. And then when that page got a strike on it, then I had to do the remix. Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix. So that's where we are now. But I really didn't. This was not planned, and I started having a few little health issues and stuff like that. And I just saw YouTube as something to do to kind of, I don't know, to kind of just something fun to do. That was it. And I wanted to have a focus for my channel. If I were to just come on here and say, oh, I talk about everything, I talk about current events and everything, I would just be all over the place. And my thing is, I want people, besides these lives, and I'm using these lives too to kind of get more comfortable in front of the camera, and also just to so people can see my face, because there's a lot of people that they say they don't trust people that don't have a picture on their profile, um, on their little profile things. But you know, if that's the case, I guess this isn't the channel for you, because that was the only way for me to get on here, that I was able to do voiceovers, and not have to be on camera, because everyone is not comfortable with being on camera. But now, since they made going live a little easier, I'm like, well, I'll use that and just kind of take it from there and all that. But I just want to, with all the stuff that I'm seeing on YouTube streets, I just want to keep my focus on what I come on here for, and know that um, what I'm doing, that there are some people out there that want to hear what I'm, you know, my content. I understand, I'm doing classic hip hop, and I was told by a very knowledgeable person that people aren't checking for these classic hip hop people that I like to talk about. No one's checking for them. And the person was absolutely right. So I have to learn how to get people to check for these people. And so I'm kind of at a crossroads right now as to, am I going to continue with the classic hip hop, from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, or will I start talking about newer artists, the trending artists of the day, like the Cardi B's, and I actually can consider Nicki Minaj. She's becoming a little classic. She's been out for a little over 10 years. My definition of a classic artist, you have to have good material, but you have to be around at least 10 years before I say classic. That's just my personal opinion. And I think Nicki Minaj has been around for at least 10 years, I think. you know so that's my rule of thumb for when I talk about someone. And if I do talk about a newer artist, it will be in conjunction with a more classic established artist, like a let's say a Big Daddy Kane. I love me some Big Daddy Kane. um, or a KRS-One, a MC Light, and of course Salt and Pepper. um, if I talk about new artists, it would be in conjunction with, something with a more, I would say, classic artist. Like I said before, I don't like the term old school, because old school has like a negative connotation to it. It's like it's something that's old, that's outdated, and all that. It's something that people don't want. You don't want old. People don't want to grow old. Old is really bad in our society. But around the world, old is considered. a good thing because it's considered wisdom and all that. But I really hate the way we in this country, and I'm not being critical of our country. I'm just giving an observation. We need to do better about growing old. Growing old and older is a gift. And so I said that to say when naming my channel, I was gonna call it old school hip hop, and then I changed it because I thought about it. I was like, well, you know what? I like the word classic better because classic is classic. It's something you want to aspire to be. You had that song called Classic Man. Um, Classic is good. Classic sounds much better than old. Vintage, is much better than old. So that's why I didn't want to call my channel Old School Hip Hop. I think that was the original name I was going to give this channel. I'm like, nope, I'm not putting old in the title. I'm going to put classic. So, and I'm okay. I feel good about my choice. Now I just have to learn how to I just got to get more consistent with putting content out here. And after I get my procedure done and all that kind of stuff, I will definitely, you know, look into. Actually, I'm going to start planning. I'm going to use this downtime to start planning shows. I think that's the best use of my time when I'm down and everything. So let me see. Let me see some comments. If I can see you guys' comments. And I like seeing it. Let me see if you go on here. And thank you so much for those who um are still on here. Let me see. Um, let me see. Has anyone young dirty sprite? Has anyone seen the Mexicans today? They're really trying to cross that border. Now you know them Mexicans, they are our friends. They have been paying taxes and all that. I'll tell you something. If they decided, they meaning the powers that be, decided to gather up all the undocumented persons and ship them back, our economy would just crash so fast that it would make our heads spin. They know that these undocumented people, um, they go to stores, they buy food, they buy clothing, they do all kinds of things that will put money back into our economy. And so you better believe that it's known with a lot of the companies that the people that they've hired are undocumented. And so don't, and I'm saying this for people who don't know, don't be fooled with them telling you that they didn't know the people are illegal and, ship them back. I mean, yeah, you can ship them back all you want to, but our economy is going to be really hurting if you do that because America has dependent on these illegal, um, not illegal, but undocumented persons for a long time and have taken advantage of them. And then they have also used that to kind of pit the undocumented workers against the black descendants of slaves here in this country, and saying that, oh, well, they're taking the jobs that um, we're too lazy for the jobs that the Mexicans, they're taking the jobs because us as black descendants of slaves, we're too lazy to take these jobs. And I'm like, that's not true. We're not too lazy. It's we've been working for free already. And then you're gonna add insult to injury to say to take a little crappy job that you hardly paying any kind of money, and then we're supposed to be happy with that. I'm gonna tell you, I am up to wazoo in student loans. I'm not gonna just take any job because I don't feel I have to. And I don't have to because I did what I was told to do. Go to school, get an education, get a degree, um, Complete your high school diploma. I actually got a GED, but complete that. Go on to college, get your secondary education, and you'll get a great job. Well, guess what? That didn't quite happen that way for me. And see, and that's why, you know what? I believe, have you noticed that a lot of serial killers are college educated? Just saying, just food for thought. I'm not saying anything, but a lot of college educated, um, a lot of serial killers are college educated. I think that's saying something there. Like you know, you done went through college and all that, and don't even get a job in your field. I mean, it can make anybody just kind of snap. Like, every time the Sally Mae and the Freddie Mac, and I'm getting them mixed up with all them people. Um, the net uh, Fed loan and all them people want to call you and say, okay, it's been 6 months, uh, Sister Crystal, it's been 6 months. We want some money from you. And I tell them, I'll get it when I got it. When I got it, you'll get it. I don't have it, you're not getting it. Because I can't get blood from a turnip. But as soon as I have it, you'll get it. And if Fed loan and net spend, or all them student loan companies, if they're watching this, hey, you know, you'll get it when I got it. I don't have it. Okay? So, just saying. Anyway, how did I get on that? See, that's why I have to have a focus for my channel. I have to have some direction, because if I don't, I'll just go all over the place, and it's like, Sister Crystal, what are you talking about? Sister Crystal, let's talk classic hip hop remix. You're just remixing everything. And see, you know what? I think that's probably the remix on there. Yeah, I'm remixing it. Hip hop, R&B. You know, I'm gonna get into some more R&B people too. But I'm just, oh my goodness. And it looked like I still got some people on here, so I appreciate you guys coming by. And I will definitely make an effort to go ahead and go on my computer, because I see that there's certain things that you can only do on a computer that you cannot do on your mobile device. And right now I'm on my mobile device, my mobile phone. And so certain things that I want to do, I cannot do. And it's also much easier for me to see comments and stuff like that on here. So what are you guys talking about on here? Outcast. Let me see. Let me see. What are you guys talking about on here? Um, I actually like. Shush, Trish. What are you talking about? Booty juice. Give me that booty juice. It was some movie that said something about some booty juice back in the day. I think it was called Fear of a Black Hat, and that was like a parody of this. And that movie came out back in the 1990s, like 1993 or 94, called Fear of a Black Hat. I have not seen that movie anywhere since, but it was a parody of gangster rap and really the industry, and how they take and over sexualize everything, and they take and make gangsters that really aren't gangsters. They make them studio gangsters to sell records. And they had a song on there called Booty Juice. And then they had another song on there. I think it was a parody of CNC Music Factory. And I just remember it was like, come and pet that boom. Hey, 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 come and pet that boom boom. Oh my goodness, that movie was hilarious. But anyway, y'all look like y'all having some really interesting conversation in here, and I can't do it. CB4, yeah, CB4. It's like, yeah, I'm black. I'm blacker than black, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all, and I'm biggity, biggity, biggity black, y'all, and I'm biggity, biggity, biggity black, and I'm back, y'all, because I'm black and I'm back. Nah. I think that what's his name? That actor Alan, I think his name was Alan Payne, and of course Chris Rock was in there. Oh my God, CB4, Cell Block 4, absolutely hilarious movie. I'm glad you guys brought that up. Maybe those are some movies that I can watch while I'm in my downtime, so I can feel better. But I know that Fear of a Black Hat, I'm gonna have to break out my VHS for that, my VHS player, because I can't find that movie anywhere. Really can't. Let me see what you got. And see, I feel like I'm missing stuff. So let me see. Uh, crisscross, crisscross with Ether the Amigos. Really? You think so? When boredom sets in? What are you talking about? When boredom sets in was talking about her booty juice. Booty juice. Let me see. Your smile is so pretty. Let's talk. It lights up a room for me. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all make me feel, oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm going to tell you something about this smile. And it. I had braces. I wore braces for 5 years. And then after wearing braces, I was supposed to wear my retainers. And I didn't wear them. And so my teeth are shifting back. They're not all the way back. My teeth was way out here. I'm just saying. But I do plan on either getting retainers again, or I may have to pay for braces all over again because your girl was just lazy and she did not do what she's supposed to do to take care of her smile. I'm glad I still have a bit of a smile left, but just being honest and upfront. Um, yeah, it's a lot with braces, and the upkeep afterwards, having to wear retainers every night, and I was supposed to wear them every night, and I did not wear them, and so my teeth are shifting back. I did not have any gap. I have a gap here. I didn't have a gap at first, so, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm still, you know, I'm glad people looking at me for the message, because in our society, especially with black women, we are judged so much about our outer appearance before people even get a chance to get to know the inside of us. And so I believe beauty is from the inside, from within, and not without. It's some of the most beautiful people. No matter how beautiful you are, there's someone more beautiful. No matter how handsome a man is, there's someone more handsome. And so how do you separate yourself from them? You separate yourself from them because of your personality and how you treat others. And so that's what I want to be. I want to be known as someone who treats people. I don't want to say the way they want to be treated, because some people might want to be treated like crap because they're used to being treated like crap. Well, I'm not going to treat you like crap, because at least not on purpose, you know, because that's not me. I don't, you know, and yeah, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that. I'm not. I will not. I will not. But yeah, but you know what? I am happy that I did make the decision to try to get on YouTube and everything, and so far I had to start over again. Like I said earlier, I had a larger channel. I have another channel, Classic Hip Hop Storage Box, that has like over 8,000 subscribers on that one. But that's just a bunch of videos that I've uploaded from my own personal collection. Um, Different hip hop videos, R&B videos and stuff like that. And then I have my other channel, Classic Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. Yeah, Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. And and so now I'm having to do it again, and I've been in the state of having to start over, and I'm still at the, I don't want to say I'm still at the bottom, but I'm still a baby, and I'm having to start over again. And I'm learning that you know what, maybe it's meant for me to go through this, go through all these bumps and bruises now while I'm way under 1,000, than to wait until I get to 1,000, and then I start going through, copyright strikes. I mean, I've had my other channel, it was down to 2 copyright strikes and the channel was about to be deleted. And one thing I've learned is that once your channel is deleted, it's something called AdSense that you only get like one time. So if your channel was deleted, you only get AdSense one time in a lifetime, I believe. So once that's done, that's it. I didn't know that, So I'm learning and I'm thinking, even though it's aggravating, I'm learning that it's probably good for me to go through all these bumps and bruises. As small as I am, I've been through, I don't want to say a YouTube beef, but one thing I didn't even know anything about YouTube beefs until a few months ago. And doing stuff for clicks and views, and I didn't even know what that meant, you know. But I'm like, I don't want to be involved in any beef. And if I am involved in a beef, it's real. It's not anything fabricated for clicks and views, which I'm learning now that some of the beefs are fabricated for clicks and views. It is what it is, but I'm real. Um, I guess I'm not swift enough to do stuff for fake. I have to be real, you know. But anyway. So yeah, so I have to stay encouraged. So and you guys being on here for me is very encouraging, it's very touching, and I do appreciate it. And now that I see how I can swipe the swipe on here, and I can see you guys comments when I go in and set up for the moderators. I think I have to be on my computer. Once I do that, then I'll be straight. I'll be you know protected and all that, and then I can at least do a couple of live broadcasts, because all I need to do is just hit one button. And also, Shish Trish, I don't know if you're still on here. Thank you for the suggestion about the voice activated thing. I'm gonna try that, because I do have some kind of, it says Google, and see, I'm so technical, unsavvy. It was a couple of times I would say something, and then the Google would come up with a microphone, and it would ask me a question. And sometimes, have you guys experienced, like, if you're talking with somebody in the car or something like that and having a conversation, let's say you're talking about you want to get some uh grape juice, and then all of a sudden a commercial for grape juice comes up on your phone. Have you had that happen to you? I've had something like that happen to me, and it was creepy as heck. I'm like, oh my God, they are listening on your phone. If you have certain conversations, they show up with different ads that just pop up on your phone. And I thought about it. I was like, you know what? And I don't know if it has anything to do with the Patriot Act that was passed back in 2005 by former George W. Bush, which came out after the 9/11 attacks, which I'm going somewhere with this, which pretty much was saying in order to protect ourselves, that the government has to have permission to surveil regular everyday citizens. And so my thing is, I'm thinking with smartphones and all that, we are being surveilled. And sometimes I joke, but I'm not really joking. I'm like, okay, if you guys are listening, can you like help me pay my rent? I need some extra little money, you know. I got to get some things fixed on my car. Can you help me, give me some funds for that? If you're listening, government or whoever out there, give me some money for that, you know. Anyway, let me stop. All right. You know what? Oh my God. It's been almost an hour. You know, I've never. Yes, I have. I have done a live once for an hour, but I've never went on for an hour on my mobile phone. So I appreciate you guys for sticking around. The ones that couldn't stick around, I appreciate you just the same. I am gonna go in, like I said, if you guys don't mind. Wait a minute. It's a big old snowflake that then dropped on my windshield. Okay. It's okay. It's time for me to go in into the nice warmth of the building. And I'm thankful that I'm able to do that. And prayers going out to those who are not able to go into a warm building and get into a bed and be out of the elements at this time of year. My prayers and thoughts are going out to you. If I was able to do something, it was some kind of I don't know, program or whatever to get everybody off the street and into a place that's warm during the winter time. I would definitely do it. You know, with this climate change going on, it's places that used to be sunny all the time or rainy, and vice versa. Places that you know, getting really dry, and all these wildfires that's happening and all that. Climate change. That's something, you know what, and while I'm talking, that is something, and anybody take the idea. Climate change. We need to talk about that. I don't hear many people talking about climate change, and it's real. And if somebody tell you climate change doesn't have anything to do with the wildfires going on in California and these other places, I have a bridge to sell you that I don't even own. I do believe climate change has something to do with it. I'm not going to say climate change is the only thing, but I do believe climate change does have some effect on what's going on with our weather. But anyway, it's some real snowflakes for real, y'all. I need to get on out of here. But thanks again, everyone who stopped by. I don't want to forget people's names. Lockhead Boss Lady, When Boredom Sets In, Young Dirty Sprite, Shh, Trish, um, anyone else I hope I didn't miss, and if I did, I apologize. Everyone who's come on here, thank you so much. You guys make me feel loved. You guys make me feel like I'm wanted, and my presence, you know, I'm able to eke out my little spot on these huge YouTube streets with what Trish said. It's like over 1 billion channels on YouTube. So if it's over 1 billion channels and you guys have chose to be on this one channel, Sister Crystal, Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop Remix, I am humbled and I thank you. I thank you so much for taking the time to come by and see me ramble, see me fumble through this whole thing with the daggone live broadcast and all that. Also, hit the like button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. Thankful. It looks like a lot of people have hit the like button. Yay! So thanks again. Thank you. I love you all. Gotta go now. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for thinking about me, and you know, I appreciate you. All right, then. This has been Sister Crystal with Let's Talk Classic Hip Hop. And until next time, take care.